It's finally happened. The downfall of Bastrin. Guys, I'll say this. I've watched many videos of the downfall of this person or the exposing of this person and whatever, right? And so, I've been doing content for literally 14 years. Okay, it took a long time to get any type of traction. Okay, and for the most part, I've done okay. I've done alright, but not everything lasts forever. So I guess it was just a matter of time for somebody to notice and to create the downfall of Bastrin. So there's this video created, and yeah, we're gonna watch it.
Bladen Petro, professionally known as Bastrin, has been a striking example of how charisma and genuineness can captivate the digital audience. Coming onto the scene with his blend of engaging content and infectious enthusiasm, Bastrin raised a respectable audience, amassing a substantial following and significant influence with the YouTube community, being recognized by creators such as the once popular Pretty Boy Fredo.
This type of stuff motivates me and inspires me.
And even being the star of a truly produced show, Born Different, diving into Bastrin's growth whilst being a person suffering from osteogenesis imperfecta, a rare defective gene disease. However, since 2020, Bastrin has been on what seems like a steady decline, from video views not being what they used to be, subscribers falling, and being known for crashing out.
I can't wait to go in.
This downturn underscores the volatile dynamics of digital stardom, where sustained success is often as elusive as it is fleeting. Bastrin's attitude can be mostly attributed to being a sore loser, and he's kept this mentality for years now. From resentment over FaZe Clan to only being known for one thing. This is the downfall. Bastrin.
Yeah, I've been going downhill for last year. It's like you got a mountain, it drops off, I've been on the drop off, here I am, just going off the cliff. Yo, okay. Pause. A sore loser? Nah, alright, so I'm gonna get into why that's even being slightly mentioned, but I'll say this. I am not a sore loser. But when you feel like you were done wrong, then it's a little different, okay? But I'll get into that a little later.
Initially launching his channel in 2012, uploading video recordings of Call of Duty trick shots. A couple years later, in 2015, he would continue to focus on Call of Duty-centered content, consistently growing and improving the quality of his videos, with one of his, if not biggest motives, being to one day join FaZe Clan.
FaZe has always been there.
He would hit his audience with an occasional vlog or life update, letting them know the status of the YouTube channel and reminding his audience of his future goals. On April 14, 2016, Bastrin would upload one of his most infamous videos entitled Talifi is Here.
So to give you guys a little backstory, I started in the Call of Duty community, right? It was a lot easier to create content back then because you would just upload Call of Duty clips, trick shots, episodes, whatever. And then you slowly started getting into like the cutcoms, and Call of Duty cutcoms were a form of content where you just literally talked about whatever and played Call of Duty. You didn't even have to have a trick shot. You could have literally died many times in the footage and really no one cared. Obviously your boy was kind of cracked, so I ain't have that problem.
This will be Bastrin's first controversy. The video addressed then popular YouTuber Leafy is Here. Bastrin would talk about his issues with the way Leafy conducts himself online. This video would start amassing hundreds of thousands of views. It would gain the attention of YouTuber Keemstar, the host of Drama Alert, who would then criticize Bastrin's video.
I don't even want to be on the internet because of stuff like this.
He doesn't want to be on the internet because of stuff like this. So here's the thing. Scarce talks about this in this video. Everyone goes, right? And these comments are like, making fun of someone is not okay. These are all Call of Duty sniper kids. yeah, Leafy's doing some horrible thing, you know, picking on people. Leafy's a fucking comedian. When you fucking sign up for this talent show called YouTube, you're putting yourself out there to be made fun of, to be hated, or to be loved. He makes a video saying that Leafy's a bad person, all these horrible things, and because of it, Scare shouts out his video, Nuda shouts out his video, and he starts getting subs because people feel sorry for him. Dude, I hate fake. That video that he made about Leafy was so cringeworthy and so fake, and it's just based out of pure jealousy and nothing more.
Bastrin would go on to respond to this video.
No, I'm not jealous. I'm confused. I'm confused. I'm 100% confused. I'd rather have where I'm at right now for the rest of my life and upload actual good content instead of trashing on people for views. First off, I can handle it. Like, I don't have no mental issues. I've been on the internet, you know, for years. If you're wondering why I teared up at the end, is because I feel bad for the, you know, people getting made fun of and they're basically getting used for views. And yeah, you say it's banter, you know, joking, whatever, but you know, you don't know that to the people getting, you know, made fun of. You know, you don't know how they handle it.
The video would actually help Bastrin to reach 30,000 subscribers on YouTube, push him to 40, and with the help of his now most popular video, Mac and Cheetos, on October.
So with the Leafy situation, right, it was like, you see this guy creating videos about various topics, and it tended to target people that, let's just be real, have mental problems, okay? And it would just be very, like, predatory in a way, right? But the specific thing that I was talking about was he made a video about a guy named Tommy NC 2010. He has autism, okay? And I have a disability, right? Like, you guys already seen, he talked about my osteogenesis imperfecta. I don't have a mental disability, though, right? But I have a disability in general, and I understand how hard it is to just live in general, you know, just having a disability, because there's just certain things you just will never be able to, I hate to say it, achieve, and it's just realistic. And if you have a mental disability, you can do a lot of amazing things, but there's certain things that they might, depending on the person, they might not really understand the situation that they're putting themselves in. So Leafy's going, you know, low-key crazy, you know, just making these videos, and he, you know, targets, you know, Tommy NC 2010, and Tommy NC 2010 felt, you know, a certain way about it, and it was sad. So I made the video, you know, I teared up a little bit, you know, it was just sad, bro, you know, it was. And at the time, I was in the Call of Duty community for, let's just say, 6 years at that point, okay? And I dealt with a lot. I dealt with people trying to hack me. I dealt with people trying to, they just try to bully me in general, right? Dude, I'll never forget this, and I forgive it. I don't really care anymore, because obviously nowadays, especially, you don't need it. But I'll never forget this. Soar Sniping, Soar Gaming, whatever. They tweeted on their Twitter, if this tweet gets 2K retweets in 1 hour, we'll recruit Bastrin to Soar. It got over 1,000 retweets in less than 30 minutes, and they deleted the tweet. And everybody knew who I was at that point. That's the type of stuff that I dealt with. Okay, I had it really hard. I really did. So when I seen this video being made about a guy that might not, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have the words to express how I felt in that moment, other than I needed to say something, right? And then the worst of it all is Keemstar, you know, defended Leafy and everything like that, and well, it's just kind of wild because Leafy actually backstabbed Keemstar. They're friends now. And look, I don't have a problem with Keemstar. I actually love Keemstar. Keemstar is awesome. I actually met Keemstar a couple months before the Leafy video was made, and we had this little, like, you know, issue, right? You know, it's just whatever.
2016, Bastrin would hit 100,000 subscribers.
We just did it! We just did
After this, Bastrin would continue to thrive on YouTube.
Come on,
As his
bro.
channel grew, Bastrin's content evolved, reflecting a deeper commitment to quality and creativity. He would continue to make hit YouTube videos such as The Reason I Have This, a video explaining why he needs a weapon to defend himself. This video would actually end up memeing him. Popular YouTuber Pretty Boy Fredo
ended up having the
shout out
FBI come
Bastrin
to
on
my
video,
house.
even saying that he motivates and inspires him. He would also be shouted out by Kodak Black and many more. Bastrin's growth and fan base would ultimately help him get his first car with the proper handicap controls. Leading into 2019, his videos showcasing his movie-made Spider-Man suit would explode, and he would have a successful Fortnite run on YouTube. Things were only looking up from here.
I can't believe that video did so good, though. And that video. That was a random video I made.
Despite the initial success, as the digital landscape shifted and new trends emerged, the content that once captivated his audience began to lose its appeal. By the end of 2019, the rapid changes in viewer preferences and increased competition from new creators began to challenge Bastrin's position. His content, once innovative and engaging, struggled to keep pace with the evolving tastes of a fickle audience. Bastrin would compete in the Phase 5 competition, a highly anticipated event offering aspiring creators a chance to join the prestigious FaZe clan. In the initial round, he achieved a commendable top 100 spot, an outcome that, while not a victory, was still a notable accomplishment and a source of pride for him.
Let's go! Joseph, we did it, bro! Yeah, we didn't make it in yet, bro, but this is a really good start.
This placement fueled his determination and encouraged him to participate again in the next competition. However, the subsequent Phase 1 competition did not yield the same results. Despite his efforts and improvements, Bastrin failed to secure a position within the top 100. The disappointment was immense. He had invested significant time, energy, and money into pushing his limits. Not making it past the initial rounds was a heavy blow to his confidence and aspirations.
Welcome to the Phase 1 Top 100.
Alright.
Bastrin's frustration was evident in his public statements and social.
So anyways, the Phase 5 came out in 2020. Again, the top 100. And we do these challenges. I get paired up with a homie. And he ended up having a disability. He was very good at games. But the main problem was we both didn't speak the same language. He spoke Portuguese, I spoke English. Right there, we're both gonna have problems immediately. Okay? Of course, we try our hardest to create something while other creators were able to travel to each other. Okay? Of course, you have the two disabled people that don't even speak the same language as each other trying to create a video. I mean, that's just so unfair, it's not even funny. Because I know for a fact there was someone else that spoke Portuguese in the top 100. They could have paired them together. Instead, they paired us together because, of course, we're the ones with disabilities. So, yeah, anyways. Then Phase 1 goes and comes. Okay, well, comes. And then, anyways, only one person's supposed to win. The whole thing was, once the top 100 was cut down to 20, they were getting the 20 people that they picked, and they were going to put them in a warehouse, where they had to do physical challenges. Okay? I didn't know that, right? Like, I'm sitting there thinking, everyone can participate in this. Everyone's going to be able to do this, and, you know, it'll be cool, right? So I tried to show that I was about it, that I can travel, that I can be in group settings, I can be at events, I can promote the brand and everything. So if you want to go watch it, type in FaZe Bastrin Phase 1. Why do I want to join FaZe Clan? Well, the answer has changed the past 10 plus years because FaZe is a different team than it was 10 years ago. But I want to join FaZe because it is something bigger than myself at this point and will always be bigger than myself. I want to join something that I can help till the day I die. I want to be a part of what they will do because I wasn't able to be a part of what they have done. I want to be a part of something that I've always wanted to be a part of ever since I started YouTube myself. What would I do with 1 million in crypto? First off, I would make sure I'm set up, and then I would make sure the family that supported me the past 24 years is set up as well. I have a disability. I needed help all of my life. And if I could help them out finally, that would mean the world to me. I also would love to expand my portfolio and learn how to invest smartly so I can help more in the future once everything is set up. I wanted to show a lot more than what I showed last time in the Phase 5. I want you to see a different side of me. Anyways, enjoy the Phase 1 response! Yeah! Phase 1, baby! Phase Vegas 2022! Las Vegas in Los Angeles for the Phase 1. Let's freaking go Phase 1, baby! And then you got the Phase logo. We're streaming from the HyperX Esports Arena in Las Vegas. Let's go!
Sacrifice. You gotta sacrifice.
Yep, sacrifice. Sleep.
Sleep.
There, see? Like, bro, I know this, dude.
This guy, hard worker, great guy, 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? The Santa Monica Pier. And we got the banner up. Let's go. Face up, baby. I've always wanted to be in a team ever since I figured out who they were back in 2011. Phase, like that's a cool name. And then the way they spell it, and then the logo, and then what they were actually doing on Call of Duty like no one else did. And then as the challenge was starting to go, I realized I had no chance. Why would they put me into the top 100 when they were going to eliminate me anyways? I would be taking a spot from someone else that could potentially be in the top 20. Because all the challenges and stuff that they were going to have these people doing were physical challenges. So I grinded and put so much time and effort in, and I never had a chance to begin with. Right? So for a good while, I'm like, dude, like what? Like this is how and here's the worst part. When they were announcing the last 10 people for the top 100, I'm streaming to over 500 people. Okay, I'm sitting there with my FaZe jersey on. Okay, and I'm watching, and I'm seeing my chances go down the drain in front of over 500 people. Okay, those people that were in that stream obviously believed I had a chance and wanted me to be in. And there was people that oh my god, dude, I could go on and on. I can go on and on about this. But anyways, I didn't have a chance. And that's why it hurt so much. Because I would have loved to have been told by somebody, hey man, listen, the way this challenge is going to go, I wouldn't participate. I wouldn't spend your time on this because, yeah, it's just not something that you will be able to participate in, sadly. You know, or they could have hit me up and said, hey, would you be able to participate in this? Like, we're not sure, but like, you know, or something. I don't know. You know, just, it would have been nice to have been told something. But in most cases, you should probably just shut up, right? But I at this point, I've shut up basically my whole career. That's true. You know, I mean, bro, I really never said anything for a long time about anything.
Deep-seated resentment towards FaZe Clan. What had once been a motivating dream now seemed like an unattainable goal, tainted by repeated setbacks. This resentment began to color his content and interactions, overshadowing his previous enthusiasm and affecting his relationship with both his audience and other creators. Bastrin's views would also take a hit, causing him to resort to desperate measures to regain viewership. As his primary content failed to capture the audience attention, he turned to producing a flurry of 60-second shorts, often featuring uninspired
But
or
like,
recycled
that's
material
natural
from other content. This
progression.
approach, while aimed at capturing quick engagement, was a clear sign of his struggle to adapt and
That's
innovate.
natural progression. Like, okay. It was hard to adapt, right? Like, I, on a daily basis, go through challenges that the average person doesn't have to go through. I'm not saying my life is super hard, but it's not like I can just get up and do literally anything I want, right? It was hard. As content gotten more complex, people are doing IRL streams, walking around doing all these crazy things, and you know, you have people like the Mr. Beast, like just think about all the big YouTubers. It's hard for someone like me to get into that and everything. It just is. Like, I mean, it's not impossible, but it is, right? So I had to figure out ways to, you know, to adapt. And if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work, right? I just have to keep figuring out what to do. And to be honest, TikTok is what really kept me going, to be honest, because one of the things that, you know, is a little confusing as a creator is, like, you know, you just have those people in the creating space that no matter what they do, they are just always on top, no matter what, right? Even though they just sit on the game and stream, right, or something, or they make very simple videos. Just think of people that make very simple videos that get a lot of views, right? Or think of people that stream that do very simple streams and they just have a lot of viewership, right? It's just, sometimes it's just not like that for a majority of people. There's more falls than rises, you know what I mean, in content. That's just how it is. And I am one of those people that, you know, it's always up and down, okay? I'm gonna get into, like, what's going on at this exact moment for me a little later, but let's keep going.
Pressure. The short-form content, though briefly successful in garnering some attention, did little to
Oh,
address the
I'll say
underlying
this.
issues affecting his channel's
My
growth
most
and
viewed
viewer
video
retention.
literally
In a
ever.
bid to revitalize
What, it
his
has like
presence,
20-something
Bastrin
million
ventured into
views?
TikTok, where he encountered a fleeting
On
moment of
YouTube
success with the meme
Shorts?
known as turbulence. This trend briefly boosted his visibility and provided a temporary spike in engagement. However, the relief was short-lived. While turbulence brought him some exposure, it also highlighted the growing disconnect between his audience's
I don't do that
expectations
anymore,
and
by
his
the way.
creative aspirations. The short-lived TikTok
Bro
fame
does not
rather
wanna
than
be
being the
there?
platform
Okay, I need to just say this too. Bro does not want to be there. The whole point was for him to act like he doesn't want to be there. That was the whole thing. We were, like, at that exact point in time, I was essentially creating content for kids. You know what I mean? Like, it was nothing but complete loudness and insanity, okay? At the time, I was, collabing with somebody. You guys may not know, but obviously I don't talk to that person no more. But yeah, I stopped doing it. It started to not be worth it. But even then though, like, dude, it's always up and down. You know, the turbulence thing was great. People loved it, but sometimes things are just, you know, sometimes certain things are just not worth it anymore.
for re-innovation became a double-edged sword, as it increasingly confined him to a single, repetitive format that drew little interest beyond the viral meme. The focus on turbulence began to overshadow his other content, and his interactions on TikTok were dominated by requests for more of the same. This fixation not only limited his creative freedom, but also highlighted a significant shift in how he was perceived.
Bro, why are you doing this type of tie? I don't know what to say. Dude, here's the thing, like, it's damn if I do, damn if I don't, right? Like, at that exact time, my views and numbers and everything were so up, right? But if you're on the older side, let's just be real, if you're on the older side, you're gonna be like, what is this? Like, who is this, right? Like, what is he doing, right? And it's just like, if I completely fall off and nothing works for me, well then I fell off and I'm a failed creator. If I'm doing something that might not be a lot of people's taste, but it's a lot of taste for other people, or, you know, say kids enjoy it or something, and I found my niche or something that works for me, then no one should really say anything. But guess what? You can't please everybody. You just can't. You know, that's just how it is. But yeah.
By his audience. Instead of being known for a diverse range of engaging content, Bastrin was reduced to a one-dimensional performer bound by the constraints of a vile trend.
Dude, every time I go live, people sit there and ask me about it and tell me to do it and stuff like that, and it's just like, guys, I can't. I don't want to be connected to it anymore. I don't want to
because of the thing that happened.
My name in it anymore. It's to the point where I'd rather have nothing than ever do it again. I'd rather never be known again, never be seen again, than do that. I'm dead serious.
The culmination of the challenge.
And here's the thing, it's not even about turbulence necessarily. Now, obviously, having to scream and, you know, do the turbulence in general, dude, that was, like, honestly, it was tough after a while. But, like, it wasn't even necessarily the turbulence that was the real problem. Alright, so anyway.
Was a period of self-reflection and reassessment for Bastrin. The combination of dwindling views, audience dissatisfaction, and repetitive nature of his content underscored a broader issue within his digital career. Bastrin would address this in a YouTube video named I Failed You, ranting about how his fall-off wasn't as a result of himself, and complaining about fans and FaZe Clan once more.
He's so fixated on money. Bro, I gotta live. If I'm doing content, I have to make money. I'm not getting anything in return. I spent $3,000 on the FaZe 1 video. I made, at most, $50. At most. He lost his passion when FaZe didn't sign him, and now he's doing other shorts because of the easy views. So I sit there, I do all this just to sit there and have 500 plus people watching me figure out that I am not going to be even in the top 100, actually, like, hurt more than you can know.
Because it's embarrassing.
Because I put in so much. YouTube started to just go another way for me, and I, as much as I tried to control it, I couldn't, man.
A user named Tom Gucci would comment. He said it himself. One singular viewer, meaning you, your enjoyment and your opinion does not matter. You're nothing more than a number to help fuel his greed. Listen, Bastrin, I know you tried making this video to help your case, but some parts of what you said really just expose what you're all about and confirm people's accusations. You don't have the genuine care or respect for people who aren't you, and only act as if you do when they donate you money. Well, here's a tip for you. We're done with that old, played-out video game content. All the FaZe kids grew up, and you have to realize that. Either adapt to the times or complain while you dwindle down the last of your quote-unquote fans due to a lack of creativity. May God bless you and guide you on your path to become the best you. In examining the downfall of Bastrin, it becomes clear that digital stardom is inherently unstable. The qualities that once made him a standout figure, his enthusiasm, creativity, and engaging personality, were not enough to safeguard against the changing tides of online culture and viewer interests. The story of Bastrin serves as a cautionary tale for aspiring digital creators, highlighting the importance of adaptability, continuous renovation, and the need to manage public persona with care. I want to end this video on a positive note. I've been watching Bastrin since 2016, and I'm a genuine fan of his. The Bastrin that I see today is not the same Bastrin from 2016. However, I truly believe that Bastrin can bounce back, but he needs to realize that what he's doing will not work. His content and attitude must change for him to come back, and I know it can.
So this comment's disingenuous. This comment is from a video that I made about 8 months ago, and he's responding to a part of the video I'm going to show you.
The more viewers, the more opportunity you have, right? And, like, sad to say, but one singular viewer, I hate to say, I hate it, because I wish it didn't matter, but one singular viewer does not matter. Sadly. Unless, like, they're, I don't know, let's say donating an extreme amounts of money, right? It's like, yeah, I'd stream to one viewer all day if they're giving me this amount of money every day, you know? But, like, that's just not how it is. You need a lot of people. And this is the reality of content creation. You need, the more people, the better when you're a streamer.
Truthfully, the only correct thing that he said was the fact that I did say one singular viewer does not matter, right? But when you try to break it down from a statistical standpoint, like, one of anything doesn't matter, right? I hate to say it like that, but in the context of YouTube, it doesn't. But as a person, as a friend, a family member, as a human, you do matter. Right, but in the context of YouTube, it sucks. But unless it's a lot of one singular viewers, you know what I'm talking about, right? But to sit there and say that I don't care about people, I don't care about the enjoyment, your opinions, whatever it is just not the case. There's so many times throughout my career that I have spent time with people. Okay? I have so many experiences with you guys that have watched my videos. Not too long ago, I was out in Las Vegas taking pictures with people that recognized me. One specific instance is I had someone that has watched me for a long time. He lives in Las Vegas. He came and sat down and had a good conversation with me and my two homies that were sitting with me. We talked for a good minute and just chilled and vibed. So I'm covering her face for privacy reasons, but dude, like, shout out to her. This is July 17th when I went to Vegas. As you see, it's Las Vegas, but shout out to my mans. It's freaking awesome, dude. I'm covering all their faces, but bro, like, this is freaking amazing. Like, bro, I'm hyped. Like, this is so amazing. I don't think you guys understand how much this stuff means to me. Other examples, I would play with people from my stream on Fortnite. Once that kind of got taken advantage of, though, I started doing customs, and then I'd have all of the people in the stream join the custom, Fortnite custom. Basically, everyone gets into the same lobby and play each other, and I would watch them, we'd talk. And then obviously, you know, you see the pictures. And so anyways, what I've been doing as of recently is doing TikTok UGC content. Basically, it's where you create ads for companies that want to promote on TikTok. And so I took that and started doing it, and it's doing okay. I'm still learning. But my most successful video as of now is a video where I did Monster Hunter Now, and it was the Mr. Beast collab, which, you know, I mean, regardless of whatever you think of Mr. Beast or whatever, that's doing fantastic right now. And I also had a couple videos. You guys can actually see this on YouTube if you go to the Shorts tab. It's the last 2 shorts I uploaded, or it's the Vegas videos. Well, on Instagram, those got 2 million views each, so 4 million combined. Like, dude, I'm doing better than you think, but I obviously could be doing even better than I am, right? It's one of those things where it's not completely over for me or anything like that. I just have to have another break on YouTube, and eventually I'll find that. But right now, YouTube is just not my priority because of the steady decline. Let's be real, there is a lot of competition. I gotta find what works for me, and I hope you guys can respect that. Thank you guys so much for everything. Listen, we here for the long haul. May not upload all the time, but I'm out there. I'm doing my thing. Just know it, alright? Thank you guys for everything.